this advice can save your life potentially. So you might have heard of staph infection, and I'm going to explain to you what it is, what you can do to avoid it, why it's so dangerous, probably what it is, why it's so dangerous, what can you do to avoid it. Staph is short for Staphylococcus aureus. Staphylococcus means staph bacterium. Aureus, golden, so it's a golden staph bacterium. And there's several special colonies of those. I'm gonna break it down for you a little bit. So those are bacteria that are basically everywhere, and they can infect your body. They can go through little cuts in your skin and can infect you. They can become dangerous, they can get an infection, and sometimes they become real dangerous for a reason that I'm going to explain in a minute. Now those staph bacteria, they are one of the earliest described infections in humans, described as the gladiator sickness. So it has not been known amongst fighters for like 2,000 years. The trick with them is they are basically everywhere. They're on the ground, they're on the floor, they are on your skin right now. But because you have an immune system, hopefully, they usually cannot infect you. It needs enough of them at the same point to break through the protective barrier of your skin. And then they will eat. They will eat you. They will eat your flesh. They will eat a hole into it, and your immune system will start to fight. And you will probably have to take antibiotics. And this is where the real problem starts, because some straits of Staphylococcus is MRSA, the multi-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. Those are also known as the hospital bacteria. They are resistant against many forms of antibiotics, because many people are just like complete fools. When they get antibiotics, they just take them until they feel better. But they didn't take enough to kill off all the bacteria in their body. Now if you still have some strains of bacteria in your body that have been exposed to antibiotics but are surviving, they are now immune to it. They are now resistant to that specific antibiotic that you have took. And now some strains have become immune to several different antibiotics. That means they are incredibly difficult to treat. And even in a hospital environment, some of them can survive, and some of them can only be put down by so-called reserve antibiotics that are in the reserve. The doctor will not give them home to you and trust you. You will have to stay in the hospital, and they will administer the antibiotics directly to you to make sure that you will take the antibiotics. So it's a very, very serious matter, right? It's a very serious matter. And many people lose their lives because of that specific antibiotic-resistant strain of bacteria. It's very serious. Now, what can you do to avoid infection for staph? It's crazy easy. Just shower, man. Just take a shower. So in jiu-jitsu, in martial arts, we are basically bathing in sweat of other people. And it's a breeding pool for staph. It's crazy. It can, like, during a jiu-jitsu, they are hyping up. Yeah, it's a paradise. It's time of their lives. Now if class stops, take a shower. Take a shower and use like shampoo and stuff. Use a body wash. And wash your training clothes, the entire set of clothes that you have been wearing in class. You have to wash it after every use. And it's so simple. To most people, I explain it after class. They're like, yeah, of course. No, like, of course. And others are like, is it really necessary? Then they get the staph talk. And I had it, man. I had one memory that I explained to a mother that her kid, is at risk from training jiu-jitsu, like for fungi and even for staph, and you need to wash the gi after every use. And she's like, yeah, but they don't. And I'm like, I just explained to you, there's a dangerous bacterium and it's crazy easy to contain. Like, just shower after every class and just wash your clothes after every class. Don't discuss with me. It's so simple to just stay safe from a otherwise fairly dangerous bacteria. It's very easy. Every infection on your skin must be observed, and if it doesn't reduce itself fairly quickly within a couple days, you should show it to a doctor. Go to the doctor, even if it means wasting some money. You're wasting money to stay safe and sleep sound. If you miss going to the doctor even once, well, it could be bad news, right? So, yeah. Avoid staph infection. If you have anything that looks even in the slightest way suspicious, go to a doctor.